Hello, welcome back to episode 3 of Real Talk, where we keep it real. I'm your host, Charles Heimlich. Today I was home and I heard a knock on the door, and this guy comes and he asked me for a donation for the local swimming pool. So I gave him a glass of water. Anyway, speaking of that, we're going to have a great show today. We have a special guest with us, and he plays a police officer. In fact, he was in the same film project as I was in, called Bonita. And in Bonita, he played a police officer. And he's an actor. He's an entrepreneur, businessman, and motivational speaker. And so let's welcome Paul Morina. Paul, how are you, man?
I'm good, my friend.
Great to see you, man.
It's my pleasure. I really thank you for the invitation.
Sure, thanks for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So let's go right into it. Let's talk about Bonita a little bit. Tell us a little bit about Bonita and what you thought of it.
Oh, about Bonita, I was very excited, and also when I got the role, and when I heard about the audition and the role that is going to be given, I had the role of police officer, Officer Bato. So when I got into it and look at it, and I said, this is the right one for me. This is my chance to show myself, to show my skills, and I really liked it.
Right.
And
you look like a cop too, so it's good. It fits right.
Yeah, that's why it helped me a little bit, But I had to do the work, to do the homework and to get prepared and stuff like that. So it was quite good experience.
Oh, right. Okay, and you locked up my son, so I owe you for that. But,
he's a great kid. He has a bright future. So also it was my pleasure to work with him too. He's very talented.
Thank you.
So
he loved you too, man.
Yeah.
You thought highly of him, so that's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Bonita, a good film. And so how did you actually get involved with that film?
The producer of the Bonita, my great friend Prince Wai, when he told me, when we were working for some other projects, he told me that he's gonna start doing this project too, and he said that he might see me also part of the project, but I have to do the audition. I said I'm happy to go through it, and I did it. Everybody liked it. He approved it too, so that's how we got into it. Nice. And Bonita was a very good experience. I had the chance to meet a lot of actors from different countries, different part of Philly, New Jersey, New York, Atlantic City. So it was a quite great experience. I really had fun. I enjoyed it, every second of it. So I can't wait to see it.
That's awesome, yeah. And Prince, by the way, is our director for our show as well. So, so again, go back to Bonita. Tell us, what was your highlight? What was the highlight for you in the movie?
My role has a major part also in this movie, because as an officer, as a detective, you have to do the work there in the case to find out what happened, and it's a very quite complicated situation about the kid that everybody suspects that he shot someone, but he didn't, and his lawyer, she tries to prove that it's not the kid who did it, but somebody else. And then the lawyer gets in trouble from the exact people who did the murder. So it's quite a very complicated situation.
But the kid could have done it. We don't know that yet.
we know secrets.
Yeah, we don't know yet. But there's a lot of twists too as well.
Yeah.
So, so what actually got you into acting?
Acting was always like on my mind, on my imagination, in my heart too. But I never had the chance to do it, because life gets you a lot of stuff, and I was doing my studies and then the work and stuff like that. So when I came here in the United States, then COVID happened, and then during COVID, everybody was locked in and has the chances to explore more and to see what else they can do. Okay. So I have a lot of friends, a lot of people that support me, and you should get into act. You should get into act. And I said, yeah, I know, but I gotta wait for the moment. So the moment came like 1 year ago when I started. So it was good, not bad. I'm here with you now.
There you
see.
go, right? I also know that you were in another film project actually before Bonita, and
Yeah.
that was
Yes.
called Philadelphia. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Philadelphia is a show. It's quite interesting show too, and I heard about it through my professor into acting classes when we're doing the acting classes, because when I heard about how can I get into acting, and everybody told me that I should go through acting classes, which are the first steps to get into it. And then during classes, one of the professor, he knew about this show that is coming in Philadelphia. So he said, Paul, you might have a chance to get into this show. You're doing good on classes. So the audition is going to be on September 2020. And you might get a chance. So go try it and let's see how it goes. So I sent my application. They reached out to me after 3 weeks, and they gave me the chance to do the audition. Well, there were other actors there. So we had 3 auditions, so which I did good on 3 of them. So,
You did 3 auditions that day? Wow.
No, not that day. Like first one, and then after 4 weeks, the second one.
So they called
then,
you back for a second and a third.
Yes, I got
audition.
chosen for the final phase of the audition.
Nice.
And then I got into the last 3 actors, which they were deciding which one to give it to. So I was the one to give me the role. It was quite a good experience there too. We shot the trailer, and during this summer 2021, they came here from Texas. We shot it during June.
Okay.
So there too, I had the chance to meet a lot of actors from Atlanta, Georgia, and it was a quite good experience because we shot a lot of scenes during in 1 week period of time. So it was interesting because we had to be outside on the field and getting out of the car, then getting back inside and on the streets of Philly. And like for me, it was like a dream because I was all these things I've seen only on TV, and then experiencing like by myself doing those things.
And you're a police officer again, right? So yeah, he's right up his alley as a cop. So that's great.
It was very good. There, my role is too. There's my name as the character name is Agent Morina.
Oh.
Yeah, the director said we can put your last name over there. And I said, okay, I would be honored to have my last name on the show, you know. Yeah, that's pretty so it was good.
So I understand we both have somebody in common that we both worked with, Victoria Stevens. She's in it as well, right?
Yeah. I had the chance to meet her. My first time when I saw her was at Philadelphia.
Oh, okay. That was the first time.
Yeah, I met her.
Not Bonita.
Yes, I met her at the auditions. When we were doing the audition at Philadelphia, I met her there.
Okay.
And her part was really good. I saw her performing at the audition. I said, like, this girl is talented. Like, she was doing her thing, you know.
So, you hear that, Victoria?
She was good. She was good. And then when we started shooting the trailer, I saw her there, and I said, oh, she got the role, because I didn't know that. Then,
okay,
yeah,
right.
We all knew that when we went to start the scene, to shoot the scene, the trailer, I saw there who got the role. So it was
awesome.
quite good experience.
Wow, that's pretty cool. And she played your superior?
Yeah, she's my superior on the show. So like it's very interesting. She does her part very good. And my part is like I'm kind of afraid from her because I'm her officer, you know.
Well, it's a good thing you got karate training, right?
Yeah, but with women we never it's like lose-lose situation, you know. But it's good, not bad.
Awesome. I love it. That's great. Because, yeah, I've worked with her, too. She's great to work with. Awesome girl. And, no, I know you didn't pay me to say that, but, you know. But, yeah, she is. She's in Bonita. She's in Philadelphia. She's in a couple of things. In fact, she's in another project I'm going to be doing as well. So tell me a little bit more about Philadelphia and what was your highlight about Philadelphia,
like I cannot say too much because I'm not the authorized person, you know, to talk about the show. But as I know that we shot the trailer during this summer, 2021, and they want to shoot the first 4 episodes, and then to put it on the different platforms and stuff like that. So they're gonna come here again.
So it's an episodic?
Yeah, it has like, as I know, it has 5 seasons. Each season has 15 episodes, as they said. So like it's quite a big project. And now they want to shoot the first 4 episodes doing this year, starting from April.
So how many are shot at this point?
We shot just a trailer.
Oh, the trailer has been shot.
Yeah, just the trailer has been
okay.
shot. So they want to shoot some episodes too, and to see how it goes.
Oh, that's
so it's quite interesting, and has a big story on it. Like very, very interesting story. It's like the gangs, East Coast gangs, West Coast gang, fighting with each other. Then innocent victims.
All local in Philadelphia,
yes,
right?
in Philadelphia. So it's quite an interesting story, which I'm very proud of to be part of it. Because me, as a kid that was raised in war, and now having the chance to represent the law in a movie, of course, in a show, in a series, I'm very proud of to bring justice, at least like even if it's on a show or something. But the message is quite clear to show that the justice always wins.
Okay.
So let's see how it goes.
Love it. That's great. All right. So where can we find Philadelphia when it does come out? Where is it going to be?
I don't know yet, but as they're saying, like maybe it's going to be on HBO or Netflix or Prime Video. We never know yet, but they have different offers, so that now they just want to shoot these episodes and then see how it goes. Who gives the better deal? I don't know how those things go because I'm an actor, you know, like the producer is DP DeMarco. He's a very talented guy. He's such a great person, and also Kaisan, the director. So they're the guys in charge.
That's great. Okay, we'll be right back. We're going to have to take a short break, and we'll be back in a little bit. Welcome back. We're here with Paul Morina. Paul, tell us a little bit more about, I understand that you have like a small short film as well. What is it called? Bro, Where's My Wallet?
Yeah, it was a small project that I was part of during summer. They reached out to me. I had the role there as a bank representative. So it was quite a short part. I had to make a phone call and stuff like that. So there's about a guy that he loses his wallet. So then, you know, when you lose your wallet, your biggest fear is that somebody's going to use your cards and stuff like that. So
especially in a bank.
when somebody uses his cards, and then I have to make the call to let him know that somebody charged his card.
So are you a bank rep?
Yes. It was a very interesting part there too, and was good. Okay. I met some other actors there too, and it was a small project which is on YouTube. Okay. Everyone can see there too.
So it's already out?
Yes, it's out. Yes,
Good.
it's out.
Tell my audience where we can find it.
It shows some streets of Philly, like in different ways. It shows Philly on the different ways, like different mentalities and stuff like that. So it's good. It's called Bro, Where Is My Wallet? Everybody can see it on YouTube. You can find it over there.
Great. Cool. So we'll put a link in our program so we can see it. Oh, cool. That's great. Also understand that you had a great opportunity to get on Blacklist.
Oh yes. There was too. Like I saw the audition there too, and which I did it and I sent it to them, and then after like 2 weeks they reached out to me. They said like, we liked your reading, so we want you to do a Zoom meeting with a producer and see how it goes, and to be part of the show. But they wanted me on January to go there and start filming, which I was not able to do because I was waiting for my green card to come, which it arrived like these days.
Okay.
And,
recently,
right?
Yeah,
yesterday. So I was not able to do it. So I said to them, I can't right now because I still haven't received my green card.
Right.
And it's on the way. So they said, okay, we got to move on. So reach out to us whenever you get it, and then we're going to be in touch. So I said, okay. So now we're working on that. So let's see how it goes.
All right, that's great, and that's Netflix. So that's really nice. That's a nice one.
Yes, yeah. It's not bad. And me as a new actor, you know, I'm just like opening my ways and making my contacts and making my name over there. So.
Do you have an idea of what they wanted you for?
They were asking about an actor with an Albanian accent.
Oh, there you
There's
go.
a guy, he's from the mob, Albanian mob, something like that. And they were asking about the actor who is his muscle, his right hand. So this was the perfect role that I saw as a chance to get in, which I did the audition. They liked it. That's why they reached out to me. It only was this thing that they wanted me to be part of the show during January, which I couldn't.
Okay. Well, and that's perfect for you because you are from Albania, right?
Yes, I am Albanian from Kosovo.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because Albania and Kosovo, before they were all together, but then we got invaded by Serbia.
Tell us that history.
Yeah, it was like before, like 120 years ago, 122 years ago, we got invaded by Serbia. We were under Yugoslavia, Serbia.
Okay.
And that thing continued like for years, which on 1997, I was 7 years old when the war started, like the real war started. And we went through like a lot as a nation, as a country, as Albanians. So then the United States helped us win the war.
Okay.
And during that war, I lost a lot of family members. Also, my grandfather, he was the oldest soldier because he was 74.
Really?
Yep.
74 years old and he was a soldier?
Yes, yeah, he was
oh
uniform,
my God, did you hear that? Wow,
And
God bless him.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, thanks to him and his friends and all other people that fought for our country, and also United States who helped us win the war. And I'm here, I'm free, I'm healthy, I'm fine, I'm living, I'm alive, you know, so.
And successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we're trying, we're doing that. We're doing the best we can.
Yeah, you're doing
We gotta be good, we gotta be grateful, we gotta be humble, you know, and try to be supportive for ourselves first, and then for other people, you know, because it's very easy if you wanna think things on the bad way and see the bad side of the things. Like the bad thing is there, the bad situation is there.
Yeah.
What is up to us is like to improve and get better and better and better. Like to not put boundaries, not put limits for ourselves.
Right.
So we got to keep fighting.
The positive in things.
Yes, on the positive thinking. So that's why I've been through a lot too. So I got to a point where I had to understand that I can say I understood that I cannot go anymore. So I got to do something to go up, you know. That was the only choice. And I just changed the way I see things, the way I spend the day, the week, as I say on one of my motivational speaking video. I changed everything. And the way I see things, how I do things, how I think, because also you got to control your thoughts, because you become what you think. Absolutely. Period.
Yep. Your thoughts are everything. Goes out. Once it goes out there, it's what it's going to be.
Yeah. You are a reflection of what you think inside. You're outside. What you do, what you eat, with the people you hang out with, like the work you do. So you got to love what you do. You got to see the good side, as I said, and you will see that things will get better.
So at 7 years old, it must have been very detrimental going through what you went through at that age, that young. Do you think that because of that, when did you come here? And did that change the way you think and what you wanted to be and when you got to the United States?
As I said, I was through a lot, but this was like the toughest. Like I was 7 years old. Like as a kid, like you don't know what is going on. You know, like you see like people, like soldiers, like with guns and rifles and stuff like that. And you say like, what is going on? And then you see that like you had to move out from your house and go to another country, like trying to not get killed and stuff like that. You hear like bombs and shootings and stuff like that. So, and then you come back, let's say after a month or two, to your country, and you don't see some of your cousins or your neighbors. They're gone, you know, they're killed. And from the other country, Serbia, that we were in war with, they were killing children, old people, women's, and that was like very rough. That's why like United States saw that there was happening a big massacre, you know, to the people, to our nation, and they had to stop it. So thank God they stopped it, and we're here today. We are now as a free country called Kosovo. We have our flag. We have our Independence Day. We're a free country. Like we have our laws, our state and everything, as you guys have here.
There you go. Good. Congratulations on
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
So that's great. And you still have family there?
Yes, yes. I have my parents. They live there. My younger brother, who is my champion. He's my my younger brother. He's my inspiration. He's 25 years old, and he's a very good kid. He's very highly educated too. And I have my parents. They live too. We have our business back home too.
And what is your business?
We work with construction there too. We have our showroom, where we sell floors, windows, doors, and stuff like that. Also,
That there, and you do that
and
here as well?
Here
right?
I work with my brother.
Okay.
We have the business here too. We do like construction, like rebuilds.
Do you guys do electric?
Electric, plumbing, floors, windows, roofings, everything what is included about construction. We're there. We try to do our best.
People are shocked when they find out that I do electric, because I don't do that good. But but anyway, so that's great. And so this business, how's your business doing?
It's good. It's good because the thing is that I grew up in this business. That construction was my family business. We do this since 35 years ago. My dad does. So I grew up through workers and stuff like that. I was going always as a kid at the company and seeing the guys coming back from work and seeing houses getting built and see how he's doing. So you get used to it. So when I came here, then was for me is doing the same thing.
Right. Yeah, because you're already doing it. That's great. And did you keep the same name? Are you guys using the same name on both,
Yes. We called it the same name. My brother, when he opened the business here 5 years ago.
Okay, so tell us what it is.
The name of the business is called Pisha.
There you go.
And it means the meaning of the Pisha is the pine tree.
Oh, okay.
Because we used to work before with wood. We used to sell wood now, 2x4, 2x10, 6x10, So we used to do that back home too. And now we do the same here.
Okay, well, I'm going to cut you right there because we got to stop and take a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Real Talk. I'm your host, Charles Heimlich. Last week I asked a question. I wanted to find out what you guys thought about something in particular, and I wanted to know who is related to the Heimlich, Henry Heimlich, the inventor of the Heimlich maneuver. That was a question I posed out to you guys. Had a few answers, and some were right. Now, obviously, the one answer is obvious. It's me, obviously, right? And the other actor who is related to Henry Heimlich, the inventor of the Heimlich maneuver, is actually, and it's pretty hard to get, some of you guys got it, but it's Anson Williams. Anson Williams from Happy Days played Potsy, and Potsy's real name is Anson Williams Heimlich. He's my cousin, and so is Dr. Heimlich, and some of you guys got it. So, and I did speak with Anson Williams a little bit, and so we had a chance to share that information with each other. So anyway, I want to let you know that that's the answer. And so we're back with Paul Morina. Paul Morina, how are you? And we wanted to go over some more things with you. Now, I understand that you're actually represented now. So tell us about that.
Yeah, lately I got also a representation from the Plaza 7, from Linda. You probably know her too. She's a great agent too. Mm-hmm. She wants me to get more also into commercials and stuff like that, so which is a very good thing.
Yeah, commercials are great.
Yeah, commercials are great. It's a very good way to get into acting industry too. Yeah. And let's see how it goes.
Now, do you have any commercials at this point?
I just signed with her.
Okay.
So I had an audition, so we're waiting for their answer.
Okay.
For their response, I would say. Awesome. And let's see.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to get. I have 4 commercials right now, so I was fortunate enough to get that. All local too, all Philadelphia. The Flyers, I did the Flyers commercial and twice, and I did the 76ers twice. And actually, I did also a Coca-Cola commercial.
Yeah.
Almost forgot that one. But yeah, so commercials are nice, and yeah, I hope you get that. Now, is she local?
Yes, she's local,
Okay.
but she has a lot of contacts and she knows a lot of people, and she has a lot of connections too. So now she knows my qualities, and she knows what I'm capable to do. So
So we talked a little bit about your background coming from Kosovo, and and so when you got here, you started your business as soon as you got here.
no, like I came here to help out my brother because he was having a son. His name Heimlich. He's a king. He's like now he's my best friend now, my best buddy. And he's 2 years now.
Okay.
And when I came here, it was just born. So I came to help out my brother like for a couple of months, and then the COVID happened, and then I got stuck here, and then like for 6 months.
Okay.
And then a lot of things changed. So then I decided to stay here and keep moving.
So COVID worked out for you in an odd, strange way, right? Yeah.
Strange way. It had the bad moments and the good moments too, because I lost the father of my mother, my grandfather, because of COVID. Yeah, from COVID. So it had that ups and downs, So, but besides that, my brother has the business, as I said earlier, like since 5 years ago. So we were just like I just joined the team because I speak Spanish too. So he has a lot of guys that work for him. They speak Spanish. So
Speaking of Spanish, he speaks 6 languages, guys. 6. Tell everybody what languages you speak.
But I live in Europe, in Kosovo, so there are different nationalities. So I speak German too, Italian, Spanish, English, Serbian.
Okay.
So you get used to also Turkish a little bit.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
and because when you travel a lot during Europe, you go like you jump in the plane, you travel 2 hours, you go in the country, then they're speaking German. You jump on another plane, you go 2 hours away, then you start speaking Italian. You're in Italy, like every country, Italy, Greece, Turkey, like Kosovo, Slovenia, Austria, Switzerland. They're all close, so you have different languages over there.
So is the language like relatively the same? Is it very different?
Quite different.
Oh, okay.
Like we Albanians, we have our language. So also like Latinos, they speak their Latin language. They had those, but the Albanian language is the purest language in the world.
Really?
So
Where did
only
the Albanian language come from?
from 1,000 years ago, it's a very old language, and we in history Albanians are the oldest people in the world.
Really?
Yes, and Albanian language is a very quite hard language to learn. That's why a lot of people not got into it to learn it, but it's a very beautiful language too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So, great country. There's a lot of history there, right?
Yes.
Give us an example of some of the history.
Yes, we've been always, we are known as a country that has been always through wars, and a lot of countries tried to invade us, but we've been through all of them. So we are a country that we've always been fighting for freedom. We've been fighting to have rights, to talk, to live, to travel, and to meet other people, to work, and do what we want, what we love, But we were always having trouble with that. That's why. But we never gave up. We always been fighting, and here we are today.
So you got to fight for right.
Yep.
What is Albania known for?
Albanians are known very respectful people.
No, I don't mean the people themselves, but the country. What is it known for?
We have the sea. Like we're known for the touristic part.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, a lot of tourism. We have the sea. We have the mountains. About our culture. Our culture is very pure, very rich. We are known about our music.
Music.
Yes, about our music, about our traditional instrument, our traditional clothes.
What's the traditional instrument?
It's called sharkia. If you say it doesn't have, yeah, it's kind of guitar. You could say a small one, and it's very famous back home, and it's very, very, very interesting instrument.
Okay. Do you play?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Not too much,
Oh, okay. So I also know that you're a motivator. So you're a motivational speaker. And so have you gone around with that? How long? And what got you involved in that?
About the motivation speaking, it's very interesting how I got into, because like a couple of years ago, like before, like 4 or 5 years ago, I was going through a lot. Like our business back home was having a hit, and like I experienced it very bad. So I was going through a lot, and then a friend told me about the secret, the law of attraction, how it works, and he gave me this book, and I read it, and I understood the logic, how it goes, and then I started using it, you know. And I started controlling the way I think, and now, as I said earlier, how I see things. And I understood that everything what was happening to me was attracted by me. So right, yeah. I changed that, and then I started wishing and praying and doing the small things that will get me there where I want it. That's I went through everything by using that, and I came here, and I believe that I can make it to get into acting, also to work more harder in the construction business, and get where I want. And I'm here today. Thank God, and I'm going for more. Amen. So let's see how it goes.
So I don't know if you're aware of this, but in 1991, there was a scientific discovery that the heart actually has over 40,000 brain neurons. The actual heart, the human heart, has over 40,000 brain neurons. And with that knowledge, that new knowledge, and this is scientific proof, you know, that the heart actually thinks on its own. Your heart has its own thinking. Now we kind of knew that in the past, in the ancient times, they kind of knew a little bit about that, but we're learning more and more scientifically. So when we know that the heart actually thinks on its own, it's inspirational, because, you know, we have to start to learn to go by our heart, you know, because what is life all about? Love. You know, we need to project more love in the world. So speaking about motivation, you know, if we show more love to each other and we realize all these things, that this exists and that the heart actually thinks. So, you know, when your heart tells you something, you need to really listen. People don't listen to it. You know, just like instincts, you know, they won't pay attention to their instincts. You know, you have that built-in instinct of to know what's right and what's wrong, right? You know, and so we need to learn, folks, learn to listen to your heart, because your heart actually thinks on its own, and it can help you. When you learn how to put that in perspective, you know, it can help you. And we'll talk some more about that in the next couple episodes. But I want to also say thank you for being on our show, Paul. It was a great honor to see you again, and I love working with you. We probably have a couple other things to be working on together. And by the way, Paul is my first guest. So let's give him a big hand for that. You know, thank you, Paul. I really appreciate it. Would you like to have anything to say before you go? Something about your YouTube?
Yeah, if somebody like wants to see you for upcoming projects, which I'm going to be part of, they can see me on YouTube. They can subscribe. Paul Morina Official. Also on Instagram, where I'm more active there too, which is Paul Morina Official too. Perfect. So. Okay. I'll keep you guys posted.
There you go. That's great. That's great. I love it. All right, folks. Paul's a great guy, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again next time.